Hello everybody, Nintendo 14 here. Welcome back to the year of Mario Karts. Last time we did some mission modes in level 4, or level 3, and now we're going to do level 4. So let's kick things off here. We're going to be racing to the goal against Donkey Kong in reverse in DK Pass. This is a track that we have yet to race on. It's in the Star Cup. So yeah, it's going to be the thing with some of these later missions. We're going to get into some tracks that we have yet to race on, especially for the next missions, which is missions 5 that will be this weekend. So now, I got a couple extra things to get off my shoulder, besides the mother thing that I discussed last time. And that's one of the first things I wanted to discuss now is how DS is emulated in Wii U. And just how it was presented here for the Wii U. It's not the best thing in the world. If you have a DS and you're able to spare a couple extra dollars to buy some DS games used, then go for that. To me, playing DS games on the Wii U eShop, it's like a poor man's way of playing DS games, especially if you got a Wii U. Well, if you find that way, because then. Let's all be faced here. Let's all know that you do get the Wii U. It is more expensive than the DS, but I don't know. It feels like if you still have the Wii U and then you buy the games on the DS, or if you buy DS games on the Wii U eShop, then it does feel like a cheap value. So one of the biggest struggles with playing DS games on the Wii U eShop is the screen options. And that's you're pretty limited on that, and it does feel pretty weird to in most of the screen options, especially the top screen being the big on the left side, and then the small in the bottom screen is small on the right side. That's how I used to record each of these DS videos, because if you can't tell, the bottom screen is a little less quality than the top screen. Then there's also another option where you can have the top screen on just the TV, and on the bottom screen is on the gamepad. Now that would be a good option for me to have if I had one of those $500 gamepad capture cards. Yeah, all of these peripherals where you have to mod capture cards into your accessories, you know, like a DS or a Wii U gamepad. Yep, apparently that has to be that much money. I guess for some reason or another it has to be that expensive. So here's one of the slightly more interesting challenges. We have to race against a red car. There it is, we just passed it. And it's speeding down Shoebridge. This is now we're up in Shoebridge. It's a good time to bring up. This is one of my more favorite tracks from Mario Kart DS. That has yet to be brought back, and if there's ever a Mario Kart game that it'd work great if it was brought back, then I guess having it Mario Kart 8 Deluxe would be pretty sweet. If we do ever have DLC for tracks there, I mean the chances of that are pretty slim, especially when Mario Kart 8 Deluxe already has a good assortment of tracks in a total of 48. But still, though, if Mario Kart 8 did have a DLC, then Shoebridge is hands down one of the high candidates for it to be a retro track. All right, so now we'll be Wario in the desert hills, and we gotta use the shortcuts to our advantage. I guess just to get the rings, which is where they're being put. The shortcuts. I guess just to show that, you know, this game still has shortcuts. Maybe not as much as Double Dash, but nonetheless there's shortcuts that we can do as Wario of all characters. I mean, Wario is not the ideal character to play as, especially on off-road tracks and tracks that demand a lot of handling. So this next challenge has Bowser and Bowser Castle 2. This one's pretty unique in that if you get squashed by the thwomp, then it's instant game over. You got to restart. So just pray that when you go for the second strafe that none of them hit you, because for the first strafe, as long as you get the jump boost right, then the thwomp shouldn't hurt you. And so now, this next mission, we gotta destroy all the item boxes, and now we have fake item boxes that we have to avoid. So do pay good attention to your mini-map so you can detect which item is real and fake. The fake ones are in red, and then the real ones are clear. Because I like to use the bottom screen because it could be pretty tough to tell which one is real on the top screen. Because from a distance it's pretty tough, but up close it's pretty noticeable on which one is which. But to make this challenge easier, do use the bottom screen. I think another thing I'd like to add is to the Wii U DS situation is that I do like how some games, the selection of games on the eShop, they're pretty sweet. I like the idea that I like the fact that you can play this game on the Wii U with the gamepad. It does feel nice to play the game on the Wii U gamepad, especially with more durable buttons. That's a pretty big plus because you do have to use the L button and the R button pretty excessively, and sometimes maybe the X button if you're in that muscle memory as well. And then not just Mario Kart DS, but there's also a lot of other great DS games that do play fairly nice on the Wii U gamepad. Not as one of my prime examples, but Mario and Luigi Partners in Time, I do have a small amount of fun playing that on the Wii U. I mean, it's either that or you play it on the Wii U, or you have to probably spend a couple extra dollars to get a physical copy of it for the DS and play it there. But if you can put up with it, then it's pretty nice to be able to play Mario and Luigi Partners in Time on the eShop. Especially if you got the right screen setup. I like to run the top screen on the TV and then the bottom screen on the gamepad. I like to run that for Mario and Luigi Partners in Time because it just feels nice, and all you really got to do is have your gamepad right up against the TV, or have your eyesight aligned so that way the gamepad's underneath the TV. And then and also with the DS games, you can also have state save, so if you need that for difficult sections in certain DS games, then you got that available to you. So now we've gotten through all the missions, and all 8 missions. Now we gotta face the boss, which is King Boo, head of in a rather unfitting way you gotta battle him. You gotta collect 50 coins, and then every once in a while King Boo will swoop in and steal all your coins, and you have to go get him back by ramming into him twice like that. Hit him once to immobilize him, and then ram through him again to get your coins back. You gotta keep doing this rinse and repeat, trying to get as many coins as you can before King Boo snatches them all. A good way to do this is to try and cycle through the amount of areas with coins, and then try to get to King Boo as quickly as you can. Although, I don't know if it's just me or not, but do try to not ram into King Boo at full head of steam, because I think there might be a chance that you could fall off and fall into the lava if you hit him too hard, because of the way that collision physics works here. So now we got 2 coins left, and oof, just couldn't get those coins in time. So now we got to do one more cycle of trying to get to King Boo. Once we get to King Boo, we hit him once and then hit him again to get our 48 coins back. 49 now, so somehow got one of those extra coins before he took them all. Get the 50th, and that'll do her. Get our triple stars there. We are still in really good shape and in good ranks across all the missions that we have done. And now, all that's left now, back to back. We're now going to, oh, I did it again. We'll go to the level 5 missions this weekend, or this Saturday, this weekend. So tune in for that. We're going to tackle down the 5th set of missions. See you guys later.